Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. Today, again, I have come in front of you with a new topic of science, that is biology. Now, starting before my lecture, I again request all of you, please subscribe my channel so that the other informal videos should be watched by you. And please, I again request you to like this video so that it can be shared, it can be given to those who want this channel, who want this topic to be understood. Now, before this, biology is a branch of science, as we all know, it is a branch of science and it deals with the study of living organisms. Because the word biology is a Greek word. Biology is a Greek word which is derived from two words, bios and logos. Bios means life and logos means study. Means it is a study of all living organisms from microorganisms to huge organisms. Those organisms which have been in the past and those organisms which are even in our daily life. Biology is concerned with the scientific study of living organisms. It has three main branches, I'm going to write this. First is zoology, second is botany, and third is microbiology. These branches of biology are considered as main branches of biology because these three branches are concerned with those living organisms which are commonly seen in our daily life, with our naked eyes or without our naked eyes. Now, zoology is also a Greek word from which we derive it in two words, as zoo means animals and logos means study. Means all the living organisms which are considered as animals are studied in this branch of biology known as zoology. Whereas those organisms which do not depend upon others, who make their own food, they are considered in botany. And botany has been derived from the Greek word botan, which means plants. And microbiology means micro, as we know, micro means the smallest organisms, and bio means life, whereas logos means study. It is the study of, means microbiology is the study of those organisms which we cannot see with our naked eyes. As today, whole the world is worried about corona, which is a virus, and this virus, these types of organisms are studied in microbiology. Now, these are the three main branches of biology. Means the main branch is biology, and there are three other main branches. Biology has three main branches. One is zoology, second is botany, and third is microbiology. Zoology is the study of animals. Botany is the study of plants. And microbiology is the study of those organisms which we cannot see with our naked eyes. These organisms can be seen by the help of microscope, electronic microscope, or any compound microscopes. Such organisms are fungi. Algae is not considered in microbiology. Bacteria is considered. Virus is considered. Cyanobacteria is there. Euglena is there. Paramecium is there. Such organisms are studied in microbiology. Now, again, we are going to other branches of biology. There are many branches of biology, but according to class ninth biology, we study those branches which have been given in textbook of biology. Now, first, I am removing these branches of biology. Now, again, we are going to study those which are considered the main branches of biology. First, as we know, the branch, I am quoting that the name of that branch of biology as morphology. 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 It is also a Greek word. It has been derived in two words, morph, which means shapes, morph, which means shapes, and logos, which means, as I have already told you, it means study. It's morphology is the branch of biology in which we study about those organisms, those have shapes, their shapes, the study of their shapes, the study of the shapes of living organisms is known as morphology. We are going to again, we are going to another topic, that is anatomy. Anatomy is a main branch of biology also. It is also studied in the MBBS or in upcoming classes. All the branches are studied, but anatomy is a main branch of for MBBS. For being a doctor, we have to study anatomy. So the anatomy is combination of two words, ana, which means up. This is a Greek word. We are driving it. Means we are making it to divide, make you to understand the word anatomy. Ana means up, and tom means to cut. To cut. This is a branch of biology in which we study about the internal shapes of living organisms after cutting that, means after operating that. If I am the living organism in front of you, if we going to study the internal, if anybody goes to study my internal organisms, for that you have to cut my body, you have to go to study in internal structure. Means the internal structure of the body like lungs, the veins, the arteries, the other organs which are inside my body. And those organisms which are inside my body, these can be studied when we operate somebody. So, anatomy is the study of internal structure of an organism. Again, we are going to define another branch of biology, that is histology. Histology. Histology is also a Greek word. It has been derived in two words, histose, histose, which means tissues, and logos, which means Study means the study of tissues. As we know, the tissues are the combination of cells. When two or more than two cells combine, they form a tissue, like connective tissue, meristematic tissue in plants, permanent tissues in plants, conductive tissue in plants. So is that we have got blood tissues, we have got cartilage tissues, we have got bone tissues. These are studied in the branch of histology. Again, we are going to another branch. So, you know, cytology. Cytology. It is also a Greek word which is combination of two words, cytos, which means cells, and logos, which means study. Means cytology is a branch of biology in which we study about the cells, about cells. As we know, as we all know in science, that cell is the basic unit of a living organism. Considering that the study of cells is studied, is researched in the branch of psychology. We are going to another, I'm going to explain another branch of biology, that is physiology. Physiology. Now, physiology is combination of two words, physis, which means nature, and logos, which means study. In this branch of biology, we study about the different parts of about the functions, structure of different parts of body. As you know, what the lungs have their function, what the intestine have their function, what the heart has a function, what we have our into our internal body, that body, that their parts, that organs, these organs are studied, their functions, their work is studied in the physiology branch of biology. Second, again, same as I'm going to another branch of biology, that is embryology. Embryology. It is again a combination of two words, embryon, which means progressive development. Progressive development means the development of an organism from an egg to be an adult one. That embryology is studied in the branch of biology for such organisms which are considered in the shape of embryo. That embryo lives in the mother's body, in its daughter cells, or in plants like which have seeds. Their development, their germination is studied in the progressive development of embryology. Embryology is also a branch of biology. We are going another. I'm going to explain another branch, that is ecology. Ecology is also combination of two words. These words are ecos, oikos, like spelling is that, because these words are Greek words, and the Greek words are written in their Greek form. Now, it is terminology of biology which is very difficult to study. You have to keep these words in your mind. So, ecology is combination of two words, ecos, which means home, and logos, which means study. Now, ecology is the study of the living behavior of organisms, how they live in their environment. Like as we know, a fish cannot live without water, or a bird makes nests to live in the nest. Now, if you make me to live in a nest, I cannot live because my ecology does not depend upon that. Ecology is also called the relationship of one organism with another organism. The dependence of one organism with another organism. As in plants, as we know, plants give us food. They give us oxygen. In reaction, in interdependence, we give them, and animals give them carbon dioxide to make their food by the process of photosynthesis. That is, this type of relationship is studied in the branch of ecology. Now, another branch of biology is taxonomy. Taxonomy is a very famous branch of biology. This is combination of taxis, which means arrangement, and another word is nomos. Another word is nomos. This means laws. Now, in taxonomy, we study about the laws in which how they are given the names. These names are given because of their description, their relationship, their living structure, their behavior. Such names are given in the branch of biology known as taxonomy. Now, again, another branch of biology, we study about genetics. Genetics. It is a very important branch of biology. It is also a combination of one word which means genesis. 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 Genesis, which means origins, the base of a living organism. Now, in this branch of biology, we study about the transfer of hereditary material from parents to offspring. These may be considered as characters also, the physical characters also, and the chemical characters also. Such branch in this branch we study about the structure of DNA, their behavior, their transference from parents to offspring. Such characters are transferred from parents to offspring. Their character are studied in the branch of biology known as genetics. Now, another branch of biology is paleontology. 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 Paleontology is also a Greek word which has combination of two words like paleos, which has a spelling of Pala'ios, which means ancient, old ones. Those organisms which are considered now as fossils. Paleontology is the study of ancient organisms. The first word is paleos, and the second word is ontos, which means living being or being lived. those organisms which have been lived in the past, like dinosaurs have been lived in the past. They are no more now in this world. Such organisms, such fossils, which are dead ones, which we found in a large area, in such an organism, and in such a place, in such an environment, which have been dead. These such organisms are called as fossils. The paleontology has two main branches and two again sub branches. First one is paleobotany. Paleobotany means the fossils which are considered with plants. Those plants which have been there in the past, now they are not present in this time. And second one means paleontology. It has two sub branches like paleobotany and paleozoology. Now, the paleozoology means those organisms which are animals, which have been fossils now. Like dinosaur, an animal that has been in past. Now it is not present in this present time. Such fossils are called as are studied in the branch of paleontology. If we study about an ancient plant, that would be studied in paleobotany. And if that organism is an animal, that animal would be studied in the branch of paleozoology. These both branches are the part of paleontology. Now, last topic is that which I'm going to tell you is about biochemistry. This is biochemistry. Biochemistry. Now, biochemistry is the study of such a chemical organisms, chemical things which are helpful or harmful to the living organisms. Such chemicals which harm a life or give a benefit to a life. These both harmless and beneficence is studied about chemicals in the branch of biochemistry. Now, this is I have given a very little introduction to the branches of biology. Such other study would be studied in next lectures. So I again request you, please subscribe this channel and click on the icon bell also, so that my lectures would be transferred, would be notified to you by clicking on that bell. And again, at last, I request all of you to subscribe this channel, to like this channel, and to share this channel. I I also say something that give this lecture so much likes. That like would give you, that subscription would give me an encouragement to study, to give you some very good knowledge about every that may be biology, that may be English, that may be physics, that may be chemistry. Such lectures which I time to time give you and make you to understand. Thank you. I hope you will learn, you will study this and give me your very very good comments or very good advices in the form of comments also. Thank you once again. Thanks a lot. खुदा हाफिज.